Oh, hello, my name is Stuart, and I'm excited to show you a trick for soloing that I've been using for quite some time. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun, and you're gonna love it. But first, I think we need to take a quick look at this top shelf up here. It's always just barely visible. So let's just see what we have up here. This is my ukulele. It's a Kala exotic mahogany concert ukulele. And then here are some important papers. Here are my sunglasses and my wallet. Here's a N95 mask. Here's a Funko Pop that one of my students customized for me. It's Colonel Sanders. I'll show you that later. And then, but look over here. It's the best part. Here is a Voldemort Funko Pop just peeking out at us. So that's fun. So that's the top shelf. We got that out of the way. Probably not the best way to start a guitar lesson, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. But now let's get to this soloing trick. So like I said, it's quick, it's easy, it's fun, it's also very musical. It gets you to be making very musical solos right away. So it's a good trick for getting started, but it's not actually for getting started from the very beginning, because you do need to know the minor pentatonic scale. Many moons ago, I made a video showing you how to play the minor pentatonic scale on guitar, the A minor pentatonic scale to be specific, and you can find that video right here. Once you feel comfortable playing that minor pentatonic scale on guitar, we can dive right into the trick, and here's what it is. I would like you to think of a song that you know really well. You don't have to know it on guitar really well. In fact, it probably helps if you don't know how to play it on guitar, but one that you just know how the melody goes, you can sing along with it, a song you've just heard many, many times. Then I would like you to try to play the melody to that song, but only using the notes in the A minor pentatonic scale. You're not gonna get all the notes right. In fact, we don't actually want to get all the notes right. And actually, in a lot of songs, it will be impossible to get the notes right because we are only playing notes from the minor pentatonic scale, and plenty of melodies use notes that are beyond just the notes in the minor pentatonic scale. Our goal here is to copy the phrasing and the rhythm and the melodic contour of these songs that we know really well. So here, I'll give you an example. I'm going to try to play the classic birthday song, Happy Birthday, but I'm only going to use notes in the minor pentatonic scale. Here we go. Kind of sounded like the song, right? It had the same melodic shape to it. It reminded me of the song, but it didn't actually sound like Happy Birthday. Let's try another one. Let's try Achy Breaky Heart. Here we go. Here we go. That might have sounded like, I don't actually know that song that well. But you get the point. We're copying the rhythm. We're trying to kind of copy the ups and downs of the melody, but we're not worried about it sounding exactly like the song. So I know you're thinking, okay, great, nice trick, but those two things you just played sounded pretty stupid. I don't want my solos to sound like that. Yeah, I mean, good point. I wouldn't personally, probably Happy Birthday is a little bit of a boring choice. But also, here's what's going to happen. If you have the background going on, you're playing with your band or you're playing along with the recording, these solos are going to sound way cooler right off the bat because they're going to fit with the vibe of whatever song you're playing. But then additionally, it's just going to get your fingers used to playing melodic phrases when you solo. Because what happens so often is people learn the scale really well, but they don't really have any ideas of how to make music using that scale. So they just kind of ramble with the notes, and they don't really know where they're going. They don't know what rhythms to play, and it ends up just being a lot of notes, but it's not really fun to listen to. It doesn't really sound musical because we are trying to copy the flow of melodies that already exist. We built into what we're playing have this musical cadence and musical flow. By adding this exercise to your regular practice routine, it will definitely help train your hands and your ears to be more organized and rhythmic and creative and purposeful with your soloing while you're making up your own solos. But besides that, this is just a legitimately great way to help you start a solo. Even in a performance, if you think of a song you know and start trying to copy the melodic rhythm and flow from that song, to everyone else, it's going to sound like a completely original thing. It's going to end up being a pretty original solo, even if it started being inspired by a different song. Let me show you how effective this can be. I'm going to play some very basic songs that everybody knows, but I'm going to play them using the minor pentatonic scale with a background track supporting behind me. Let's make it into a game. I'm going to start playing the basic melodic idea from a song. Then, about halfway through, I'll pop up the name of the song in there. I want you to see if you can guess what song I'm playing before the video tells you what song I'm copying the melody for. Here we go. I don't know what to do with my eyes when I'm just playing guitar. See, I would make eye contact and then it would feel awkward. It doesn't feel awkward the rest of the time. Only when I'm in the middle of something like that. Anyway, That was pretty fun. Those were some silly songs we played. Some of them worked great. Some of them still sounded kind of silly. Well, I thought that was a great time. Soloing using classic song melodies we all know, only with the minor pentatonic scale. The background was just A minor, G, and F. Classic chord progression, same chords as Stairway to Heaven. And that's it. We got Voldemort up here somewhere. There? I can't really see. Voldemort's up there. We played some guitar, did some soloing. I'll see you next time. And that's going to be it. Wait, not so fast. I forgot the most important part. I'm going to tack on to the end here that same background track I had earlier. I'm just going to stick this at the end so you can practice this new little trick. So in just a moment, you're going to hear me strumming the A minor G F thing, and you can go ahead and play the A minor pentatonic scale, borrowing from songs that you know and love to your heart's content. Take it away.